Hi guys, this is Jim here, and I'm just kind of going over my website called My JSE Online, and I just want to kind of show you how to use this website. It's pretty basic. I'm going to show you on the English side first, and then I'll show that you can actually do the Japanese side as well. And so basically what you'll see is at the bottom I just clicked accept cookies and the privacy policy situation. That way it gets things out of the way. And then from there we've got the home page, and so the home page, as you can see now, I have some new lower prices. I'm using Zoom and 100% money back guarantee if you're not satisfied. As you take a look here, I'm an English teacher with over 15 years worth of experience. These are the things that I can actually do for you. I can do a textbook lesson. You'll have to buy the textbook separately, but I can actually handle that through my website. You pay and I'll have it sent to your house. I also offer Eiken Interview Practice for those that are taking Eiken. Mainly junior high school students will be interested in that. I help with the interview part, which is the second part after you finish the actual reading. And the vocabulary and the grammar part. If you pass that part, then you have a chance to do the actual interview. So I help you with that interview practice, and I've had great success here locally in my own home school, and I think I can do the same sort of thing online. I also offer free conversation. It doesn't mean free as in price. I still charge you for the lesson, but what I'm saying is that you're allowed to talk about, current events, things that you're interested in, that sort of thing. We try to stay away from certain taboo subjects, and I'll show you that in just a moment in the terms. Here's some of the reasons why to choose me. I've got over 15 years of teaching Japanese clients. You don't need to buy 10 lessons up front. There's no upfront fees. You're just paying the actual fee itself, and I'll show you the pricing in just a moment. Here's just an intro video to my actual school. You can take a look at that. This is talking about the junior high school and high school students, how these tests now are being affected, but there's still a little bit of a delay on that particular part. The Tokyo Summer Olympics are coming, and not sure exactly why my countdown's not showing. But anyway, so you can learn conversation on the go or at home. If you use the desktop computer or a laptop computer, it's probably a bit better than a phone or a tablet, but it's still possible. And here you can just book the lesson itself if you're interested in that. And if you have any questions, there's a over here, you can't see it, but there's a little chat bubble. You can actually hit the chat button and ask me a question if you'd like. Here's the about page. So here's just a little bit of information about me, some pictures. I'm from Portland, Oregon, by the way, in the US. Here's the pricing page. So as you see, the prices have been lowered. Originally it was $49.99 for a 40-minute full one-to-one with Jim. Short one-to-one was $25.99, so now these prices have been reduced to $3,800 and $1,900 respectively. Here's a ordinal number versus cardinal number worksheet with dates, quick little video, and then if you're interested, you can put in your name and your email address, and we'll send you a link to get an ordinal number worksheet so you can work on that on your own. And then here's the actual book a lesson. This is what you really need to do. This shows you how it works. If you notice on the right hand side over here, we actually have little videos that show you how to fill out the form. It's quite easy. These are the books that we actually use that I was telling you about that you'd have to purchase separately. But like I said, you can do that right here within the website. If you want to try a 10-minute free lesson, just a demo lesson, you can try that with me, and just to make sure that you and I are a good fit together, all you do is simply click on one of the lighter colored ones. So let's say you wanted to join next Wednesday's class, and let's say you wanted 11:30. All you need to do is put in your name, your email address. If you have a Skype ID, I know I said I use Zoom, but just in case we have any trouble, Skype ID, pop in your cell phone number so we can send you a message to remind you about it, and then just hit book me, and that will be all taken care of. If you're actually just interested in starting right away and getting into booking a lesson, here's the long lesson or the short lesson. Just hit book me. It'll pull up a date. Again, if you pulled up Wednesday and said, oh, I want to have a lesson at 12 o'clock with Jim, it tells you the actual GMT time. It's Tokyo. Make sure that this time is the correct time in your area, in case you're like in the States or something like that. The cost is $3,800. You're going to pop in your name, your email address, Skype ID if you have. Here's a drop-down menu. You can see here the actual different kinds of lessons. If you don't have a textbook the first time, maybe you just want to do like a free conversation, that's fine. If you're actually practicing for the Eiken test, that's fine as well. And then also give me a little information about what you're wanting to study or what sort of things you're interested in. Again, pop in your number, and then in this case here, this is a paid lesson, so you'll actually want to put in your credit card details and the expiration date, and then you'll just hit the book me part for that lesson. So that's how that works. If you're interested in actually buying a book, I've got intermediate, I've got beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Let's say you're just starting out, so you click on the, I'm sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. If you're interested in buying the book, then actually this is the middle one, but anyway, just put in your name, email address, and then put in your actual address, so that way I can get all of those details, and then I can have that sent to you, and you can buy the book just right from the website, and I can actually have that delivered to your house, so not a problem there. And then the very last page is just the contact us. All you have to do is put in your name, put it in Romaji. If you want to put in kanji, that's fine for the second name, email address, and then just write a message and then just send it to me if you have any questions. I also have a frequently asked questions page here. You can just click on these little arrows here and they'll actually show you. So in this case here we use Zoom, so you just would click on that and that will take you to the actual Zoom's website. So you can go all the way to the bottom of that page and choose whatever device under downloads that you want to use. So that's really helpful. So if you don't have Zoom already on your computer or device, and then basically it talks about makeup lessons, all that kind of stuff. Please read that. Make sure you read this information. Here's the privacy policy. It's pretty standard. It just tells you about what sort of information we collect, and then the terms of service. This is basically what we want or what we offer. So 100% money back guarantee. If you're not satisfied with the lesson, just let me know and why you weren't satisfied, so that way I can improve in case there is some dissatisfaction. Hopefully there won't be. And then just make sure you read through the terms of service, and then yeah, that's pretty much my whole website. So I hope to see you join myjseonline.com. Take a look at the website. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask any, and thanks for watching the video. Take care. Bye.